WDLC Country for Orange County and the Tri-State. And we usually talk about our Port Pride 5 topics on a Wednesday. But today we're moving it forward because of the importance of what's happening in our district. And, I feel honored. I have our superintendent of schools for the Port Jervis City School District, Dr. John Bell, with me this morning. Good morning, Doctor. How are you?
Good morning, Michelle. I'm great, and thanks for having me on Election Day.
My pleasure. So today, it's the New York State School Board elections for voter approval.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
There's almost 700 school districts in New York State, and everybody has to put their budget up for a vote today and any board seats that are up for re-election.
So what are we looking at in the city of Port Jervis?
Sure. I'll just give you, we have quite a few things going on today. We have the budget. The budget is approximately $96 million, but the good news for all the residents who are listening is that there's no tax increase. So this will be the fourth year in a row where we've been able to add programs and do new things for kids without increasing taxes. So we're thrilled. That's a win-win for everybody. And in addition to the budget, there are 6 people running for 5 spots on the school board. Normally we have 3 every year. It's a 9-member board, and they have 3-year terms. So every year 3 are up. So it's always on a cycle. But we had 2 board members step down for personal reasons. And they each have a year left. So that is why we're having 5 seats instead of the normal 3. So the 6 people running and the top 5 will win. The way they do it is the top 3 vote getters get the 3-year terms, and then those who finish 4th and 5th get 1-year terms.
Got it.
To fill out the remainder of the terms of the people who resigned. So that's the budget, and that's the school board election. But we have 3 other referenda that are up for the voter approval today as well. The first one is the sale of 9 Thompson Street. That was our district office. Believe it or not, it was a school built in 1897.
Wow.
And then sometime in the mid-1960s, it closed as a school and became the district office. And then we bought a new building last year on Pike Street. So we put that building for sale, and we listed it with a realtor, and the highest offer we got was $250,000. And a school district, anytime they buy or sell real estate, they have to get voter approval for it. So we're asking the voters to vote for this so that we can get that $250,000 and not have to take care of the building anymore. One is the establishment of a capital reserve account. And what that is think of it like, I always think back, my mom always had a Christmas club, not the regular savings account, but she always had a Christmas club so that money would be there for Christmas. A capital reserve account works like that. And what that is it takes your money from your savings account and you put it into a dedicated account for future capital projects. We've been lucky enough to do $80 million worth of construction that's ongoing right now without raising taxes, because anytime we had a savings or a surplus when the fiscal year ends on June 30th, we use that money to cover it so that we can do projects without asking people to increase their taxes. So this is to establish a new capital reserve account for the next 10 years. When you set one up, it's only good for 10 years. Okay. We had one for 10 years. We put money in it. We used it on all these projects. So now we're just asking the voters to do it again for the next 10 years. So there's no cost involved. It's just moving money out of our savings account into this new dedicated account. Okay. And then the final thing is, we have 3 capital projects that are ongoing right now, totaling $80 million. We're going to the voters and asking them to approve what we call Phase 4, which is another $26 million in work. The great news is it doesn't raise taxes. 83% of it comes from the state. The other 17% of it comes from our savings accounts. So we can do more work without asking people for any additional tax dollars. And that will be a ton of work at the Hamilton Bicentennial Elementary School up in Cutterbackville. New roof, new boilers, new heating system, and we'd be adding air conditioning to that school. The school that's under construction on East Main Street will have air conditioning in it. So now this will allow us to put air conditioning up at Bicentennial School too. So the idea is that each year we're probably going to add air conditioning to a different school until we get them all done.
When we were young.
We got brutal.
Yeah. We didn't have that. And it is brutal. It is. And it's uncomfortable to teach, to learn in that kind of, it's like sitting outside in a parking lot,
Right.
Where is the voting taking place?
Good point. There's 2 polling places. About 80% of our voters vote at Port Jervis High School.
Okay.
And then the remaining 20% who are in the northern edges of our district, they vote up at the Hamilton Bicentennial School up in Cutterbackville.
Okay.
So if you live really far out on the outer edges of Deer Park or the town of Mamakating or the town of Forestburg, in the northern edges, and some of them are even in Sullivan County residents, not Orange County residents. That's still our school district. Those people, Oakland Valley, all those areas up there, they go to Bicentennial School just to make it a shorter drive for them.
Sure.
But most people vote at the high school.
Okay.
And the polls are open all day. They open at 7 a.m. and they're open until 9 p.m.
All right, till 9 o'clock. So that means no excuses. You have a lot of time between now and then to get out and vote today. So, Dr. Bell, our superintendent of schools, all the best. Good luck to you. Good luck to the district today.
And the results will be on our website probably no later than 9:30 tonight.
Okay, sounds great. All right, all the best. Thank you for your time. And if we don't speak before summer, have a great break, and I'll see you when the school starts in September.
Thanks for everything you did for our school district this year, promoting it. I really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you. Thanks, Dr. Bell. There he goes, our superintendent of schools, Dr. John Bell, here with me. It's a Port Pride 5 this morning here on a Tuesday instead of a Wednesday because of today's board election. So back with more on WDLC Country.